and welcome to In the Garden.
Hello.
I'm Nicola.
Mark.
And Mark's got some time off coming up very soon. We have very overgrown gardens and grass and stuff, and we have lots to do. There's going to be a fair bit in the garden. Just trying to think what else. Like, we're actually off to Tasmania.
I'm expecting heat again. It's hot today.
Yep. Anyway, I'm going to keep this short and sweet. We'll see you throughout the episode.
Okay, the fun with living with gum trees. I was just up in the kitchen, walking out onto the back porch, and I heard a major bang, and I couldn't think, well, now what the heck was that? Because it was sound of metal hitting metal, or something hitting metal, and come down, and it's a branch off the old gum tree. And yeah, it's clipped the roof, no damage, and popped down. Thankfully, this isn't one of the bigger ones we get, but it's a good example and a reminder. If you're camping, don't camp or park under a gum tree.
Okay, so we're actually on the road in Tasmania. We're down here for some family stuff, and I just thought I'd grab you some video, so hold tight. Okay, almost looks a bit foggy up ahead. It's still February, so you know, I mean, it should be sort of summery.
It's good old grey Tassie weather.
And we got very good at like Tassie weather when we used to live down here, so not much sort of surprises you. The temperatures here change, the weather conditions change, and they can change fairly rapidly. So
17 degrees out.
Woohoo! All right.
It's actually quite pleasant.
Yeah, for Tasmania. Okay, we'll be back again soon. In a minute, you're going to see an extraordinary sight. Just got to get over the hill, and there we go.
Bass Strait.
And that is Bass Strait. We're almost where we're going. Keep going. You'll get a better view in a moment. Start to sneak along the waterfront for a while. One of the things we've noticed on this trip is just how dry the countryside looks. So we were talking to the person we were staying with, and they were saying it hadn't rained in 3 weeks. And so like, it's a landscape that's really used to a lot of water, and so without any rain for 3 to 4 weeks, everything's looking really dry and actually quite stressed. We've noticed all the way along the dam levels are low. Yeah, anyway, here's just a little bit more vision for you. So we're actually in Tasmania and we're walking around the garden, and it's not our garden, as you'll see, because it's much tidier than ours. That's the big grapefruit, and I'll take you up and show you some of the roses. So look at that, isn't that lovely? That arch. So it's having some work done at the moment, preparing it ahead of the new season coming in. So we've just been having a look at this apple. Isn't that lovely? So it's a Cox's orange pippin apparently. There's a couple have fallen in the net and I've grabbed a couple. I'm going to give one a try after. And then we have the grapefruit. I'm actually having a grapefruit in the morning for breakfast. Yum yum. But anyway, I'll show you a little bit more as we go. There's another rose. Buddleia. Look at that. The rose hips from the flowers. Lots of flowers,
yes,
to make lots of hips.
And that's when I'm starting to...
Isn't that lovely? Beautiful. See, told you, neater than ours.
Right. This is a
And this is why we don't live in Brisbane. Just look at that traffic backed up. And it goes for miles and miles and miles. Absolutely unbelievable. There would be probably 30, 40, maybe even 50 kilometres of it. It is just miserable. I don't miss that at all. Okay, so we showed you Brisbane. Now we're showing you coming home, and you can see why this is our preference. Look at that. Isn't that just lovely? Quiet, no millions of cars all backed up, and cheap. It's lifestyle.
okay. What you doing?
Well, we're actually...
Got a hose.
Yeah, I got a hose. We had a really nasty prickly thing, and we went to pull it out, and as we went to pull it out, the wasp of nests erupted. So then the only thing that's left to do is to actually burn it out.
Yep. Not something we would do often, actually very rarely, but it was just wasp central and you couldn't get near it, and the thing is as prickly as it comes. So anyway, something a bit different. Okay, it'd probably be a bit hard to see black on black, but that's a wasp nest there. That bush was full of them, and it's a good old, it's like a cup saucer size nest. Again, it's a bit hard to get scale, but there was a lot of wasps in there.
So where are we?
At the vets. The two very excited dogs.
There's Winston, yeah. And what's the one thing we can say about coming to the vets?
They get very excited.
It's actually really hard work. We actually have to book it in where I have a second person, because one has to take one dog, one has to take the other, and they're actually quieting down, but the barking and the jumping were really wild.
I mean, you generally need a shoulder reconstruction after this one. Hey, don't we? Yeah.
So today we're getting the vaccinations. They're getting their annual heartworm, and Kayla's nails are getting done too, because they're really long and sharp.
Yeah, you're a sharpie. You're a healthy girl.
Yeah. What you doing, Mr. Pitt?
Stringing the whippersnipper.
Why?
Because it was out of string.
So, as you would have seen, we've been really busy in the garden. Look at that, there's a lot of grass there. We've mowed everything in the last week that we've had Mark home, but there's lots of finishing jobs to do, so you've redone the chainsaw, put the chain back on. Now it's time to redo the whippersnipper so that we can
that's
just...
not a common job. The chain came off when we're chopping down saplings.
Yep.
Saplings.
Yep. So lots to do still, but anyway, off we go. Might need a bit more cutting. Might need a bit more cutting. So you know what they say about reusing is really important. So this has actually been sitting out by the chook pen ever since we moved here, and we decided that we would use it.
Same spot.
Same spot. So that piece of concrete is actually going in here where my bird bath has been for ages, and the problem we've got is it sinks, it's not straight, and we actually need to get a flat location, and so that's what this is about. We're getting a flat location finally for my bird bath. So Mark is doing an excellent job making sure it's nice and flat. I'm sure he's got the level out.
Yep.
Look, watch yourself. That's not level.
Close. Feels level.
See what I mean? All right, so you'll need to backfill a bit, but yeah. All right, let's get it on. He is in a naughty mood at the moment. So the bird bath is here near my liliums, and as you can see, I haven't had, I had some, but I just didn't get the same level of flowers this year as I'm used to. But
Yeah.
well, it won't sink anymore. There's a frog in there.
There's a frog in there. You better help out, young fella.
All the bird life and animal life is around at the moment. And here's its top. So I got this for my birthday a few years ago. Birthday, Christmas. Might have been Christmas. And anyway, it's one of those things that I've always wanted is a nice bird bath, and the only problem we've had with this one is it's just difficult getting it to sit straight.
Yeah,
Hopefully that's right now.
that looks pretty good.
Okay. Well, we'll backfill it and that's done.
All right, our dragon fruit are flowering. So 3 beautiful flowers. We'll keep you informed on their progress. So aren't they beautiful? All right, we got 2 butternuts here. They're only little, and there's another one over yonder. As I said, the weeds have just got away, but we've been leaving these bits because of the pumpkins, so we haven't got in between them. But yeah, so 3 little butternuts already, and a lot of the Jap pumpkins are coming along really well. What we got?
So we have 3 butternut pumpkins, otherwise known as squash.
Squash, really?
Yeah, butternut squash. A zucchini.
Never called them a squash.
A couple of little chilies. Some passion fruit.
Well, you're quick.
Oh, you're slow.
And some lemongrass in there. Okay, this is our self-set compost pumpkin, and he is gone. He, she, it, pumpkin.
It's gone wild.
Gone wild. It's a wild pumpkin. Wild, I say, wild. That one is there. That's his first fruit. Another little fella there. And your asparagus is asparagus-ing.
It is asparagus-ing.
Ta-da! And we've got to have a look. These have got bigger. So one died and fell off, out of the 4, but these 3 are going like gangbusters.
Okay. Oh, actually, that could be Mary.
Okay, what are we looking at?
That is my boysenberry. So you may remember I actually planted it sort of I don't know, probably about August, September last year, and it really struggled, and we're really, really concerned. It's gone great guns.
It's you could call it, it's a livenberry, and that's a deadenberry. The sweet potatoes are going good now.
Yes.
But this is, you can see I haven't done that bit. This is so we can walk down here, but this is out of control. What happens when you're away a week?
Yep.
It's just absolutely out of control. Oh God, I saw.
This has gone wild here.
Oh, now is that a new one or is that a?
That's a new one.
That's a new one. Yeah, so he's popped out of the ground. Oh, there's one there too. So they're starting to. Do they fruit?
Oh,
Harvest. Produce.
Yeah, produce.
Yep.
But we've got all those slips to go into, yep, which will be grand. Okay, so I have some pumpkin. It's it's been parboiled, and then it's put in the fridge in a container.
And a great face of expectation.
Here you go, darling. And it's a good, healthy, hot weather treat for them. Pumpkin is very good for dogs, and as you can see, they actually like it. So
They like it. They love it.
Okay.
Is there any more, Mum?
Yeah, no. A bit more later. Guess where we're going? We're going to Bunnings.
We are.
We have to go and get a broom head, and we have to get a watering can, because even though it's been watering, we now need to fertilise. Wow.
Hello.
What a big fortnight we've had. Don't. We've been to Tasmania.
We have.
And we're back. And I'll tell you what, I'm really pleased we're back. We did show you the traffic coming back from Brisbane. Mm-hmm. All the more reason to live where we live.
Yep.
What else have we been up to?
Mode.
We spent an entire day doing nothing but mowing. And then backed up, don't. He's got a mallet and he's being dilly.
Hi-ho. Hi-ho. It's off to work we go. What? Yeah, we what?
We backed up and then we did some more work. Mark whippersnapped and he had to do some push mowing. We've fertilised the gardens.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Roses and the fruit trees, they needed something.
Yeah, we've cleaned the pool, sort of. I just feel like we've just been running for the last 2 weeks.
Yep.
But anyway, so...
we have covered some miles.
Yeah, we have.
Good to see some family. Got a couple of pickies from Tasmania.
Yeah. Anyway, so...
Tree fell down.
Yes, the tree fell down. Now, if you've found anything of use in this episode, please take a moment to like, to share, to subscribe. Leave us a comment. If you've got suggestions, thoughts or ideas, please do share. We're always willing to hear and listen, and we always respond.
Yep.
And on that note, I think we're going to go because we're exhausted.
Bye.
And we'll see you in 2 weeks. Bye.
Bye.